My work is kind of like my mission, and that is what feeds my passion. I have the great opportunity to use the God-given gifts, talents, and skills that I have to help them to see the courage, the strength, the resilience to make a better life for themselves for their futures. My name is Alistair Robertson, and I'm a pediatric oncology social worker here at Valley Children's Hospital. In high school, my best friend had a mental health crisis. It just made me feel like I felt so helpless to help my best friend. So I wanted to go more into counseling, and I found the social work profession. And I never knew that you can combine both medical and social work together. So that was like coming together of two professions into one. And I've always felt very proud to be a medical social worker. The area that I specialize in is oncology. I've been here at the hospital for 23 years, all in oncology, and it is my passion. Hard work, really difficult emotional issues, dealing with the crisis of a diagnosis, dealing with navigating the resources. But when they know that there's somebody that can provide some resources or knowledge or information, it just empowers them, or takes a lot of that anxiety and fear and worry away, so they can focus on what's really important, which is taking care of their child. As social workers in the oncology department, when a child's diagnosed with cancer diagnosis, they get assigned a social worker. I was assigned to a family. We would keep that family for the whole duration of the treatment. So we really bonded with these families. We would see that we'd be their primary social worker, not just for weeks, but for months or for years. Just because you're done with your cancer diagnosis does not mean that your journey is over. There's still a lot of really difficult issues for a lot of our survivors, and they can come to our survivorship program forever. We don't age out. And so that's the beauty that I see 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds coming back to Valley Children's Hospital where their journey began 20, 30 years ago. That's been very meaningful to me, to see these families as years go on, even in survivorship, and it's like a reunion. And we just pick up where we left off. And then it's really hard when we lose one of our own. I think that's the hardest part sometimes of our job, is that we care so much about these kids that when we lose a child, it's like losing one of our own. This is more than just a job, that we're fighting for every child. So yeah, it gets emotional at times. It gets really hard at times, but I don't know, I count it a privilege. I count it a blessing to be able to provide a little bit of that comfort and hope and encouragement to them through some of the darkest days. But then we also see the biggest joys too, the celebrations, hearing the kids ringing their bells when they're off treatment, seeing them graduate from school, going on to colleges. I am very proud of the oncology program here at Valley Children's Hospital. And I love coming to work every day. I really do. I look forward that I get to work in an amazing organization, and I'm very proud to say I work for Valley Children's Hospital.